One is, do you expect this weekend's level of engagement to continue on an annual basis with South Korea and Japan? And secondly, today marks 2 years since the Taliban took over Kabul as the U.S. withdrew its forces there. They've declared it a national holiday. They've recognized it as a great victory. As you're no doubt aware, human rights, and especially women's rights, to say that they have been trampled there is an understatement. Many people there have been said that it's worse than they feared. So hearing that, seeing that 2 years in after the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, how do you believe the U.S. has done by the Afghan people and by the Afghan partners who remain stranded there?
Thank you. So on the trilateral cooperation, I think what you can expect to see coming out of this summit is collaboration on a trilateral basis that is further institutionalized in a variety of ways, to include regular meetings at a variety of levels, senior levels in our governments. So that is something that I fully expect to see come out of Friday. With regard to Afghanistan, you've heard me say this before. I'll repeat it now. The decision to withdraw from Afghanistan was an incredibly difficult one, but also the right one. We ended America's longest war. For the first time in 20 years, we don't have another generation of young Americans going to fight and die in Afghanistan. And in turn, that has enabled us to even more effectively meet the many challenges of our time, from great power competition to the many transnational issues that we're dealing with that are affecting the lives of our people and people around the world. But to do so even as we continue to work on supporting the Afghan people. We have some enduring commitments when it comes to Afghanistan. Those haven't changed. We want to make sure that we continue to make good on any American citizens who happen to be in Afghanistan and who wish to depart. And as you know, we brought back virtually all of the American citizens who said they wanted to depart in the course of the withdrawal, and that effort continued well after and continues to this day. And I believe some 900 or so additional American citizens who told us at one point or another that they wanted to leave, we've made sure could get home. At the same time, we are continuing to make very steady progress when it comes to making good on our responsibilities and commitments to our partners in Afghanistan, who were with us for many, many years. Through August 1, 2023, between that period and when we left, so August 31st to August 1st of this year, nearly 34,000 special immigrant visas to principal applicants and their family members have been issued and have been, and these people have been able to leave Afghanistan and come to the United States. We remain the leading donor of humanitarian assistance to the Afghan people, some $1.9 billion since August of 2021. And we continue to work to hold the Taliban accountable for the many commitments that it's made and not fulfilled, particularly when it comes to the rights of women and girls. We've been very clear with the Taliban, and dozens of countries around the world have been very clear that the path to any more normal relationship between the Taliban and other countries will be blocked unless and until the rights of women and girls, among other things, are actually supported. So this is an area of ongoing focus, of ongoing commitment, and that won't cease.
Vivian, go ahead.
Thanks so much, Mr. Secretary. I wanted to ask two questions, one on Iran, just sort of following up on Humera, with regard to the transfer of